Affliction is not abandonment, it's anointing. God's oil doesn't flow on the proud, it flows through the broken. Every hardship, every humiliation, every sleepless night is part of the sacred process, because you cannot carry divine power until you've carried divine pain. This video is the revelation of that truth. It's not about asking why me anymore. It's about whispering, use me. The chosen don't just survive trials, they absorb them, and what once wounded them becomes what heaven uses to heal others. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. Psalm 34:19. They told you affliction was failure. They said suffering meant something was wrong with you. But what they didn't know is this: the oil doesn't flow from the perfect, it flows from the pierced. Every chosen vessel must bleed before it blesses, because oil doesn't pour from smooth stone. It drips from the cracks of crushed hearts. You were never cursed, brother. You were crushed on purpose. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every sleepless night was heaven's hand pressing the olive of your soul, drawing out what comfort could never produce. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now have I kept thy word. Psalm 119:67. Affliction is the holy pressure that separates the shallow from the chosen. The world escapes it, the called embrace it, because they know God anoints through agony. He doesn't waste wounds, he transforms them into channels for his glory. When life bruised you, you thought you were dying, but heaven saw oil dripping. When they mocked your tears, heaven counted everyone. When you broke in silence, God was collecting what fell. Every pain you thought was pointless was actually prophetic. The extraction of divine essence from human experience. He healeth the broken in heart and bindeth up their wounds. Psalm 147:3. You see, the oil cannot be manufactured. It must be made through misery. The olive must be crushed to give light. The anointed must be wounded to give wisdom. It is the law of the kingdom. What bleeds, leads. That's why the chosen walk with calm in chaos. They've seen enough fire to recognize its fragrance. They know the hand of God doesn't just heal, it hurts to help. He presses until the pride breaks. He squeezes until faith replaces fear. And only then does the oil begin to flow freely. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of God and not of us. 2 Corinthians 4:7. Your affliction isn't a punishment. It's a promotion in disguise. It's heaven's way of saying, I trust you enough to bruise you. Because only those who have been crushed without quitting can carry the kind of compassion that changes others. You cannot pour oil you haven't paid for. You cannot preach peace if you've never bled for it. The anointing isn't learned in victory. It's earned in valleys. Every time you were left alone, misunderstood, forgotten, oil was forming. And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. And when it's done, you won't even remember the pain. only the presence that came with it. Because the moment you realize God was in the crushing, you'll stop cursing the pressure and start praising the process. The oil doesn't come cheap. It costs comfort, pride, peace, and sometimes people. But what it gives in return, presence, is worth every wound. Let the world call you afflicted. Let them say you're cursed. They don't understand what's happening. They can't see the oil dripping from your scars. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Psalm 23:5. He was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. Isaiah 53:5. Every man that God uses must first survive his crushing. Every woman anointed by heaven has walked through breaking that man could not bear. Because oil is never poured until something sacred shatters. The olive must be pressed to release its light, and the soul of the chosen must be pressed to release its purpose. The pressure isn't proof that God abandoned you. It's proof that he's trusting you with transformation. Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. Isaiah 53:10, KJV. When God chooses you, he does not pamper you. He presses you. He allows the world to misunderstand you, friends to betray you, and storms to expose you. Because no vessel can carry the oil of heaven until it's been emptied of everything else. You prayed for anointing, and he answered with affliction. You asked to be used, and he responded with breaking. Because he knew what you didn't. Only broken vessels can leak glory. We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. 2 Corinthians 4:8-9. The crushing is sacred, brother. It's the place where God removes what pride pretended to protect. It's the moment you finally surrender control. Not out of weakness, but out of exhaustion from trying to play God. The crushing is where your name dies and his name begins. It's where you stop performing for applause and start moving for purpose. It's where you realize that the breaking didn't come to kill you. It came to kill the version of you that couldn't carry destiny. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. Philippians 2:8. Christ himself was crushed, not to display his power, but to demonstrate his purpose. He didn't avoid pain, he absorbed it. He turned nails into new beginnings. He turned wounds into windows for salvation. And that's what God is doing with you, allowing the crushing so that others can be healed through your scars. When you survive the press, you stop asking, "Why me?" and start whispering, "Thank you for trusting me." Because pain is not punishment when it carries purpose. It's heaven's way of shaping a vessel that can withstand divine weight. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Romans 8:18. The olive doesn't resist the crushing. It yields because it knows light is coming. So let it press, let it push, let it purge every ounce of self left in you. Because when it's done, what drips from your life will heal others. You will preach without speaking. You will shine without shouting. Because the oil of God doesn't announce itself. It leaves evidence. You are not broken to to be pitied. You were crushed to be carried. The hands of heaven did not harm you. They hollowed you. And what leaks from your life now is proof that pain produces power. The greater the pressure, the purer the oil. And the purer the oil, the heavier the anointing. So endure the crush. Because when God presses his chosen, he's not punishing them. He's preparing them to pour. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Psalm 23:5, KJV. But my horn shalt thou exalt like the horn of an unicorn. I shall be anointed with fresh oil. Psalm 92:10. Every storm you endured, every betrayal you buried, every long night you thought God had forgotten you, was the slow, silent filling of your cup. The crushing was not the end of you. It was the activation of what was hidden in you, because heaven never presses what it doesn't intend to pour. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Psalm 35. You see, when the oil finally flows, it carries memory. Every drop remembers the pressure. Every anointing remembers the agony. That's why your presence feels different now. Because what you carry cost blood. You were anointed through affliction. You were raised through rejection. You were refined through pain. And now you walk with quiet authority. The kind that doesn't need validation. The kind that only comes from surviving divine breaking. The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted. Isaiah 61:1. When the oil flows, it heals not only you, it heals everyone around you. Your words start to carry weight because they've been pressed by heaven. Your eyes see deeper because they've looked through tears and still found faith. Your hands bless differently because they've been empty before. The chosen don't need revenge. They need release. They don't boast about the pain anymore. They pour it because now they understand. Anointing is not fame. It's function. It's not glory for self. It's glory through scars. And ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things. 1 John 2:20. When God anoints you after affliction, you stop envying those who haven't been crushed. You start praying for them because you know what's coming. You know that without breaking, there's no becoming. Without the valley, there's no vessel. Without affliction, there's no authority. The oil does not just restore, it redefines. It changes the way you walk, the way you speak, the way you see. Your steps get slower, heavier, holier, because every step is soaked in something sacred. But my horn shalt thou exalt. I shall be anointed with fresh oil. Psalm 92:10. You're no longer the man who suffered. You're the man who carries meaning. You're no longer the woman who broke. You're the woman who bleeds wisdom. The oil that flows from your life now. It's not about survival. It's about service. You don't shine for attention. You glow for purpose. Because the chosen don't flaunt their crown. They carry their cross until it turns to gold. As for me, I will walk in mine integrity. Redeem me and be merciful unto me. Psalm 26:11. Let the world wonder how you still smile. Let them question why you still rise. You don't need to explain anymore. The overflow speaks for itself. The oil is your evidence, and heaven is your vindication. The crushing was not your end. It was your anointing. The affliction affliction was not your curse, it was your calling. And the oil that flows from your life now will outlive your name. You are not empty. You are overflowing. You are not broken. You are becoming. And when the world asks what happened to you, tell them, I was anointed by affliction. I was crushed to carry. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Psalm 23:5.